very, very heavy. Everything is very sad, depressing. It's starting to make me just really panic and worry.
Sit down, grab a drink and snack. Elliot and Matt. All week, a vlog unique. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog.
Hi everybody and welcome to Monday. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. I admit it is late in the afternoon and I have done no filming today. I've been a little bit discombobulated because we're not having work done. The council, in their wisdom, no, to be fair, it is well needed work. They are doing work on the golf course right at the back of our house. So there are diggers, there are all kinds of things up there going on, and has been going on all day since about 7:30 this morning. So I got a bit of a rude awakening and we didn't know they were going to do the work. We knew it was going to come, we didn't know exactly when. So that was a bit of a rude awakening. Bo has absolutely hated it. He's been on edge all day. I admit I've been a little bit on edge all day as well. So that's been going on. That's one thing that's been going on. Matt's been working. I've been editing last week's weekly vlog, getting all that uploaded, ready for tonight's premiere. So I'm looking forward to the premiere tonight. Oh, by the way, I've still got my sunglasses on indoors. Does anyone else do that? Do you switch to your sunglasses when you go outside and then you come in and you totally forget that you're wearing sunglasses and you just leave them on all day pretty much? So that's me. I used to have the transitional lenses, but in the end I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get just two separates. It was a bit easier and it was better for me for filming because it took too long for the transition to change once you were indoors from outdoors, and it was too much hassle than what it was worth. So this is why I've got two pairs of glasses. I'm rambling. Yeah, so I think Matt is cooking dinner tonight. I don't think we're having a takeaway. I think we're going to be really good. And then tomorrow, Matt is cooking a Sunday roast dinner, even though it's not Sunday, it will be Tuesday because we're going somewhere tomorrow. Now, I wanted to talk about this at the top of this video. So I want to be able to tell you more than what I can. But there is something in the background going on, and I'm not sure at this point whether or not it's going to transpire into anything. So at the moment, I am going to be a big old tease and withhold that little bit of information until such point as when I can tell you what it's all about. But over the next, I think it's 5 weeks, we are having like a training day on a Tuesday. So it's 10 till 4 every Tuesday for the next 5 weeks. I think there's a bit of a break and then we've got something in January as well. So we're not sure whether or not it's going to come to anything. It'll be interesting. I hope it's going to be fun. And I hope it's going to give us a little bit of an insight and then we can make a decision and a choice. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I can say. So there is something going on that's quite important in our lives that could potentially change our lives forever. So yeah, there's something going on. I want to tell you more, but I'll tell you when I can. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm not sure whether or not I want to climb up on the golf course and have a little look at what they've done today. I'm intrigued. My interest has been piqued. I'm looking at the diggers now. They've all gone. So they've obviously downed tools at 4 and they've gone. They potentially are going to be here for the next month. I can't see it myself. I think they'll finish a lot sooner than that. So the work that they're doing, I should tell you, not us, but a few houses further down have been having issues over the past 2 years with flooding. So basically, the golf course, all the water when there's storms comes off the golf course. If the holding pools are full, it runs off, and then the way that the land slopes, it sort of floods our neighbours in a bit of a flash flood. Doesn't come up as far as us, thank goodness. But anyway, we're not happy, obviously, with neighbours being flooded. So there was a little bit of a campaign to get some work done. That is now being done and carried out this month. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything should be alleviated so that the flooding will be resolved. What they're doing is putting something called a bund, which is like a big bank of earth that kind of helps the water dissipate slowly. rather than just rushing down and flooding. So that's being carried out right now. Right, so this is the little access die that you can normally get over, but I think for safety they fenced it off. So you can see the little mini diggery thing and the digger are up there, and they're carrying out the work. Here is a better vantage point. So I think this is the bank of earth that they've been building up to try and help. So I think this is the start of the bund. We are back from our little escapade today, and Matt has been cooking an early dinner because we are hungry. This is chicken pasta, the pesto one.
Yeah.
So we are quite hungry and we're quite tired. It's worn us out. It really has worn us out. So yeah, let's get stuck into this. Hi everybody and welcome to Wednesday. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Where has the week gone? This week is just seeming to absolutely fly by. So I wanted to talk to you. It's late afternoon. I am going to try and do some baking in a moment. Fingers crossed it all goes okay. I haven't even found the recipe yet, so I'm hoping I've got everything. I think I have. So we'll try and doing a little bit of baking. I wanted to talk about yesterday. So we had a good day yesterday. I still can't tell you quite what it is, but we had a good day yesterday, although it was tiring. Came back and I was we both were mentally exhausted. It wasn't a physical thing, it was kind of like a mental thing. So yeah, not last night, not the day before that was Monday night. I had a terrible night's sleep. My ring told me that I had about 4 hours sleep. It was horrendous. Everything went wrong. I went to bed late, that's on me. But then I also had a terrible night's sleep, and then I was awoken early because of Bo screaming, and then I couldn't get back. It was awful. Then it was Tuesday night. I had a much better night's sleep, and then obviously I had to be up early to go and do the thing yesterday. So by the end of that sort of 3 days of bad sleep, I was exhausted. So I actually went to bed with Matt. We were both in bed at No, I was actually going to sleep at 9:30. We were in bed by about 9. We were looking at our phones and in bed, and then we went to sleep. And anyway, last night I had my ring monitored that I had about 10 hours, 45 minutes sleep. And I was gone. I was completely zonked. My body was just so exhausted. So I feel a lot better today. I feel more positive. I feel like I've been renewed. So let's get baking is more the point. Also, the work is still going on. It's going to go on for the next month on the back of the golf course to try and alleviate the flooding for our neighbours. So Bo hasn't really liked it. We have ordered some new pheromone diffusers. We have used the Feliway for about 1.5 years, and it's been really good. It has worked with him. When I say worked, I mean he is so much better and comfortable than what he was before. Less anxious, I should say. But it hasn't alleviated all the issues. So we got Target advertised on Instagram. I think I can't remember if I've mentioned it before, but it combines several different pheromones rather than just one pheromone. So we got a really good deal. It's a lot cheaper than the Feliway. We plugged it in today because it arrived today, and Bo was a bit of a googly-eyed baby. He was giving me cuddles, he was dribbling on me. So I think it's working. Dribbling in a good way, I should say. When Bo's happy and he's lying down and he's relaxed, he does dribble. He's always done it. So so yeah, so really we've got one plug-in in the corner of this room, so that's the one for upstairs. We've got one that we positioned by the cat litter boxes, and we've got the Feliway one in the living room. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be enough. I've also got to show you these really gorgeous tea towels that we picked up they were on reduced. They were about £3 for this pack of 3 from Morrison's. So I'll just put them here. They're beautiful autumnal themed. I love the pumpkins here. Then we've got a darker green version and then just a plain green. I think they are lovely. And for £3 discounted, we definitely bagged them.
kettle hums, the window glows, golden leaves drip, the cool wind blows. Spices rise as the apples stew, pumpkin pie and the firelight too. Autumn in the kitchen, warm and slow, cinnamon dreams in the oven's glow. Falling leaves and the love we're making, hearts stay full with the bread we're baking. Candles flicker, the night draws near. Gather round, all the comforts here. Cups of cider, the laughter stays. Harvest night and the cozy days. Autumn in the kitchen, warm and slow, cinnamon dreams in the oven's glow. Falling leaves and the love we're making, hearts stay full with the bread we're baking. Whispers of nutmeg, a touch of clove, rusty peas written with stories we love. Every season tells us anew, home feels sweeter when it's shared with you. Autumn in the kitchen, warm and slow, cinnamon dreams in the oven's glow. Falling leaves and the love we're making, hearts stay full with the bread we're
It is quite, well, it has been quite a nice day. It's quite a nice evening, I was about to say. And I think the weather's going to change much, so that's still really, really good. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to park run on Saturday. Matt's dad isn't going. So, yeah, I'm safe. I've been saved by the bell, basically. Right, in the greenhouse, garden-wise, I haven't done anything yet. It's almost Thursday and I haven't done a thing. I need to. At least I've got the cake done. I do plan to do all my bulb planting by the end of the week. Possibly in fact, I might even do that on Saturday, actually. That might be a good plan because I've got lots of things that I want to tidy up in the garden. Right, the cake is out of the oven. It's perfectly fine, but I am a little bit disappointed. I'll explain why in a moment. But before I do that, I want to show you how Beau has been getting into the autumn mood. over the last few days, Beau has been bringing in these into the house. So yesterday he brought that in. I found that on the floor. Then I heard him drop that on the floor today, which is an acorn. And then he also brought this in as well. So I think Beau is feeling very autumnal too. I've just cut it in half. I am so disappointed with this cake. The recipe is fine. I've done exactly what I said, what the recipe told me to do. The problem is I envisaged that being half of the cake, not the entire thing. So I think if I'm doing this again next time, I will double everything and do it in 2 tins. So I've just sliced it in half. I haven't separated it yet, so I don't even know if I've done that correct. The buttercream I've just made there. So yeah, I envisaged it to be basically twice as big as this. Well, it's definitely cooked all the way through, so now I've just got to put the jam and the buttercream on.
The kettle hums, the window glows, golden leaves drift, the cool wind blows, spices rise as the apples stew, pumpkin pie and the firelight too. Autumn in the kitchen warm and slow, cinnamon dreams in the oven's glow, falling leaves and the love we're making, hearts stay full with the bread we're baking. Candles flicker, the night draws near, gather round, all the comforts here, cups of cider, the laughter stays, harvest nights and the cozy days. Autumn in the kitchen warm and slow.
The nights are drawing in. It's only what, about half six, and it's getting dark already. So we're going for a little evening stroll. The disappointment of my cake has made us want a little stroll. And here it is, dinner. Beau's looking.
Whispers of nutmeg, a touch of clove, recipes written with stories we love. Every season tells us anew, home feels sweeter when it's shared with you. Autumn in the kitchen warm and slow, cinnamon dreams in the oven's glow, falling leaves in the love we're making, hearts stay full with the bread we're baking.
Hello everybody and welcome to Thursday. We are joined by Beau and Matt today. Hello. In the garden. So I'm currently writing my newsletter, which goes out on Patreon, but anyone can see it. So yes. I normally post a link on the community posts of YouTube and everywhere else where we've got social media. So Matt's come out for a break from work. How has work been?
It's been alright, been busy.
Yeah.
I'm plugging away though.
Let me just zoom out so we can see Beau properly. He's come to give a cuddle. I think he wants to sit on my lap. So he might have to go on Matt's lap for a moment. But yes, I was just saying in the newsletter how the lawn looks like it's almost like snowing, but with autumn leaves. It's definitely changing. And the big oak tree that I'm almost sat underneath is going to drop all of its leaves at one point. So this is just the very, very tip of the iceberg.
And we're putting in an order of biscuits,
Lots of biscuits. I have just had an Amazon delivery of these florist foam things. So my idea was, I've ordered some like peacock feathers from Amazon that I'm going to put in this vase because I've been wondering what to put in it. And I had an idea for these peacock feathers. So I'm going to put these in there. And then once the feathers get here, which might be here on Saturday, I can put the feathers in. So let's get to it. Matt has been cooking tonight's evening meal whilst we've been doing the Patreon live stream. So thank you for everyone who attended the Patreon live stream. We've had dumpling top pie, Matt's no mash, some roasted carrots and parsnips and some broccoli, and then just some gravy that's you know the packet gravy. So that's all in there. Yum yum. It's the afternoon. Hello and welcome to Friday. I can put it off no longer. All the diggers have stopped digging, so they've all finished now for the week. They will. I imagine they're going to come back on Monday. It could be going on for at least a month. So anyway, I thought it'd be a good idea and a good time to come outside with the mower, set up, mow the grass for the final time, and then tomorrow in the afternoon, well, sort of, yeah, up until the evening, we're not going out until the evening, I'm going to be able to do the bulbs. So let's split it up into two, and then we'll get it all done.
The sun dips low, the shadows grow tall. A golden hue spills across it all.
The sweat is absolutely pouring from, it's streaming down from my hairline. It's not perfect, but it is so much better. So I've kind of tackled a little bit where the meadow is here. So this was completely overgrown with wild tomatoes, and I've managed to get this side now of the actual meadow raised bed, so you can actually see where the raised bed is. Right, let's go take a look at the front garden. There we have the front. Right, normally one battery power pack does the front and the back when I haven't left it so long. However, I got to this little clump, this final clump in the middle, and I ran out of my second battery pack, so I'm going to have to charge them up and do that bit tomorrow. And welcome to Saturday. Part of my Amazon order has come in. I now have the Peacock Feathers. Now, I thought that they were fake, but I actually think these are real peacock feathers. So I'm going to put them in the jug and see how they turn out. Right, let's see how... I don't even know how many there are, but let's see how this does. Now, some of the bits are falling off. I think it's because they're real. Some of them are obviously not as big as other ones. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the big ones and see how we go. But actually, I think they're all very, very similar sizes, so I'm not quite sure whether I should be grouping them together or just... Do you know what? I think I need some more Oasis in there. Let's put some more Oasis in. Got plenty of this Oasis. It just came in these little tiny blocks. These are not the ones that you wet. These are the dry ones. So I'm just going to kind of wedge them all down. I think that might be enough, actually. So let's see now if I can do it. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly. Okay, they are sticking in. So that's good. I'm not quite sure how to do this. So what I tried to do was to put them all going in the same direction, but in a circle. So I kind of put them all in, and this is kind of what I've come up with. So I'm hoping when I insert it in, right, I think that needs to go down a little bit more. So let's remove some of the Oasis. So now let's see if I just drop that in. Oh, I quite like it. Or do I? I don't know. Is that a fail or not? Does it need to be a little bit higher? Oh, I don't know now. I'm confused. I don't think I like it. Do I need plants? Oh, I don't think I like it. Oh no, I've done it all, now I don't like it. Is it the way that I've arranged it? Is it just the way that it is that I don't like? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Right, let me know. Is it a win or not? I'm not convinced, to be quite honest. No, I'm not sure I like it. I think I may have to ask Matt's opinion, but I'm thinking an actual plant or something might look a little bit better than the feathers. I don't know what it is I don't like about them. I just think they look a bit odd. So I might keep them for something else instead. Well, if you don't try, you never know, do you? Hi everybody and welcome to Sunday. So it's been quite a relaxing Sunday today. Well, not quite for me because I've been for my flu injection today. What's that?
I did too.
You did too, but it was me booked in because of obviously spending some time in hospital last year. They recommended that I be put on the list to have basically everything to make sure that I don't end up in hospital again. In fact, it's almost coming up to a year, so it's almost my 1 year sort of going into anniversary and going into hospital anniversary. Woo. Not something that I want to particularly celebrate. Maybe we'll celebrate my anniversary of coming out.
Yes, 1st of November.
1st of November. But anyway, they've put me on a list. I'm on a list. Not that list. I'm on a list for all the good stuff. So, just had my flu jab. I have got. I'm entitled to the COVID one. I can also have shingles, so that's booked in, and I can have the pneumonia and the MMR, which is measles, mumps, and rubella. So because I'm over 40, I had originally the old separate measles, mumps, and rubella, but apparently the new one is better, so I can have that again. So basically, I'm being vaccinated for everything. So, but they did say don't have it all in one go. So I'm over the next 3-4 weeks, I'll be having them all done, and we've prioritised the flu and pneumonia before all of the others. Right, Matt is making a Sunday roast dinner, so we've actually got some stuffing mix going on there. I can see eggs, so that means that Matt is making his famous Whoppers.
It's in the jug over there.
The Whoppers are indeed in the jug over there. We've got some roast veg going on. We've also got what's boiling away here.
Spuds.
The potatoes for the roast ones.
Yes.
Okay, so it's all going on. It's all going on, and I think I just saw a couple of faces at the window. It's been very cold today, so we've had the heating on. Does Bo want to come in as well? They've not been out very much at all. Right, are you coming in, sweetie? Come on then. It's actually a very nice, quiet, still evening. So whilst Matt's cooking, I just thought I'd show you what's still going on in the garden at the moment. So we still have a few sweet peas, and they do still smell really nice. I mean, they're few and far between, my loves, but we do still have some. And the meadow is actually doing quite well. I think it looks so much better since I mowed around it. So what the plan is with this, you're supposed to kind of put all the flower heads once they're spent, tip them, I'll bend them inwards towards the centre, then hopefully any seeds that form will drop off, and then I will let it all kind of compost and rot over the winter, so that hopefully by spring, and certainly by sort of whenever it starts to come back up again, it should come back up. So I'm very happy about that. I still haven't got my bulbs planted. I've just been so busy. Tuesday threw me, and of course we're doing the same kind of thing on Tuesday this week coming as well. So I am going to find time to do it. I will do it. If you've ordered from Avon Bulbs, do let me know what you've ordered. A really good way of communicating with me. Rory's just come out again. See, they are so confused. They don't know if they're coming or going with this weather. A really good way of communicating with me is actually on Patreon, because you can join as a free member and you can leave comments and things. So and I think you can actually post some photos in the group chat for the free members as well. So that's a really good way of communicating things, and also showing me your Freddy's flowers as well, because some of you have been sending me them on Instagram, and I do love to see them. But everyone can see them on Patreon if you choose to post that way. So we've still got the diggers and things going on at the back. Like I said, they'll be here probably, well, they've estimated a month, and this is week 1. So potentially another 3 weeks. I think it's all going okay. We've not had any reports of anything not going okay, although I did see an exposed water pipe. So I'm not sure whether they've hit something or exposed something. I don't quite know. Right, I can hear the door again. Is that, so Bo's coming out again now? They are literally in and out. Oh, the hollyhocks. These are doing really well too. Look at these. And what's that noise? What's the matter, sweetie? What are the opinions? I think you should join Patreon too. And looking towards the front of the house, the leaves are really changing colour now on the trees, which is really nice to see. I wanted to talk to you all before we bow out for this week. I wanted to talk about algorithms and the effect that they can have on how you think and how you feel during the week, and how much the algorithms out there, I'm talking social media algorithms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything, even Google, everything is fed in. They all know pretty much what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and then you get put out really targeted sort of advertising, articles, stories, posts. One of the things that I found this week is everything is getting very, very heavy on my algorithm towards health. Everything is very sad. Everything is very depressing. I'm getting a lot of information about health stuff, and it's starting to make me just really panic and worry. And it's not doing me any good, because I am a bit of a worry wart. I do worry. If there's something to worry about, I will be worrying about it. So the algorithm at the moment is not working in my favour. Sometimes it really works in my favour and it shows me all the things that I want to see and hear about. At the moment, it is not. So I'm getting all sort of doom and gloom stories. I'm getting all other people's tragedies, illnesses, all that thing. And I do not want to feed into it. So I'm trying desperately to like all the things that I do want to see. Cute cats, nice scenery, all this sort of stuff. Yes, as Matt said, muscly men. You know, all the nice things that I want to see. But no, the algorithm is churning out horrendous things I really do not want to see. So I have a choice. I can either completely turn off social media, which I can't really do because I use it for my job, or I can choose to just kind of go onto the things, access what I want to access, and then get straight out of there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be having a little bit of a digital detox, as much as I can, working in the realm of social media, because I still need to access these tools to be able to communicate to you guys. But it's not doing my mental health any good being tapped into all these things. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit like a pigeon or a bird. I'm going to dive in, I'm going to sort of drop my post, and then I'm going to get out really, really quickly. So if you do want to speak to me or send me a message, I'm not going to be accessing the messages on Instagram, on TikTok, on any of those other platforms. I will only be responding to messages on Patreon. But yeah, I just can't do it at the moment. I just need to have a little bit of a digital detox. So that's what I'm going to be doing. There's certain points in time when we all just need to kind of step away a little bit and do all the things and concentrate on the things that we know make us happy. Going for walks, spending time in the garden, getting my bulbs planted, doing some nice wholesome baking, spending time with your family and friends. All those things really contribute to a healthy mind and well-being. So that's what I'm going to be trying to be doing and focusing on in the coming weeks ahead. One thing I have bought this week is a new reading book. It's called Aphrodite. I think it's by Phoenica Rogerson. It's on offer at the moment on Amazon Prime. I'll leave a link for it. It's about one of my interests is I really like sort of old history, so ancient Egyptians, ancient Greeks, mythology, Tudors and Stuarts. I love all that stuff. So this one's about Aphrodite, obviously ancient Greece. I think it's a bit of a comedy. Some of my authors that I've read for years have actually passed away, so they're not going to be churning out any new material. So it was really hard for me to choose a new reading book. I just wanted to find something that I was interested in. I didn't know what I was interested in. I'm not really keen on book clubs because I always feel like you've got to go at the pace of the group, and I always like to go at my own pace. So I've got a new reading book. I'm hopefully going to be going to bed a lot earlier and reading it in bed. Matt can flick on his screens and I can be reading my book, whatever. I do feel better the last few nights. I have been going to bed a little bit earlier, so I've been waking up a little bit earlier, and I've just felt generally a lot better. So that's kind of what I've been doing at the moment. Those are the issues I've been going through and what I've done, what I'm going to do this week to help try and sort them out. Do let me know in the comment section below, are the algorithms working in your favour at the moment, or are they giving you a whole load of doom and gloom? There's enough doom and gloom in the world. You do not need to be tapping into it and feeding into it all the time. Right, so a few people have also asked how you do the gravy.
Oh.
So I thought I'd show.
Oh, so I mix butter and flour together in a pan to make a roux. Then I'll slowly add
Which
vegetables.
is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'll slowly add water from the vegetables and stir it all in until you get to the volume and thickness that you want.
Yeah.
Add in a bit of stock, whatever meat you're having, and some gravy browning, and you're done.
Yeah. And also sometimes some meat juices.
Oh yeah, meat juices as well.
And then that all goes in. So yeah, so add the gravy browning until it gets to the colour that you want. But this is sort
Yes.
of the roux consistency.
This is like the very beginning of it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And there we have the right consistency, the right colour, yummy, delicious, scrumptious gravy. Right, so a few people have also asked how you do the gravy.
Oh.
So I thought I'd show.
Oh, so I mix butter and flour together in a pan to make a roux. Then I'll slowly add vegetables.
Which is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'll slowly add water from the vegetables and stir it all in until you get to the volume and thickness that you want.
Yeah.
Add in a bit of stock, whatever meat you're having, and some gravy browning, and you're done.
Yeah. And also sometimes some meat juices.
Oh yeah, meat juices as well.
And then that all goes in. So yeah, so add the gravy browning until it gets to the colour that you want. But this is sort
Yes.
of the roux consistency.
This is like the very beginning of it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, look at
Oh, hang on.
these.
We've got a.
Wow.
How many Yorkshire puddings are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Oh, is it? There's one fell out. Wow, that is enormous. They are bigger than the plates. They are bigger than life. Look at the size of those. Right, thought I would show you the dinner without the gravy on, so you can see exactly what we've got. We've got the carrots, the potatoes, the stuffing, the chicken, the veg. It's all, and of course the Yorkshire pudding. I've had the smallest one, so I do like it to kind of go all over. And on the Yorkshire pudding as well. Oh, we haven't got mint sauce again.
No, we haven't.
We keep forgetting the mint sauce. Anyway, that's our dinner for tonight. Right, it is that time in the week to say goodbye and have a little quick recap and a rethink about what have we done this week.
That is a very good question.
Well,
I never remember.
Well, on
I
Tuesday,
slept.
on Tuesday we were out all day.
Oh, yes.
I made a cake,
Yeah.
which is almost gone.
Almost gone.
There's
We've
about
got about a third
there's
left.
about yeah. And then we went to your parents.
Oh, yes,
for your
my
granddad's
granddad's birthday.
And we've just been getting through life, basically. And I've been worrying lots and lots and lots.
Yes.
I had a bit of a wobble today.
You
didn't
did.
I?
Just about everything that you keep seeing on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we decided that it was best if I don't
Just don't
tap
look.
into it.
Just don't look.
Anyway. Oh, and I've had my injections.
Oh,
You
yes.
had yours.
I had my flu
got
jab.
more booked in.
Yes.
So it's all going on. Do we have anything exciting next week?
We're out again on Tuesday.
Out on Tuesday. Anything else? No. We'll fill you in. If something exciting happens, we will
you
fill
sound
you
so
in.
boring.
Next week, though, I do have something to share. We've got a different offer from Freddy's Flowers.
Ooh.
So there's something new that I want to show you there.
Ooh.
Also, I'm posting the newsletter every single week on Fridays on our Patreon. So you can join that for free and you can access the newsletter and a chat room. So that's really exciting. I'm enjoying doing it.
Yay.
So please go on there and show it some love, leave a comment, give it a heart, and it shows me that you read it and that you like it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this vlog, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and of course do hit that bell so that you know whenever we upload
And
a new
hype the video.
Hype the video,
Please.
thank you. We still haven't been hyped enough to get on the leaderboard, but thank you if you have. So from us, mwah, to you all my lovies, and goodbye.
Bye.
No, not today. Not when I'm feeling so bleh.